Hey, Valentine.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, hey. Like, we're live. Date glitch or not, let's roll. Hey folks, Valentine and Jenna. We're simply stranger. Today, AI cams on your street. They spot a thief grabbing your box before you even notice. Cool or creepy? Let's dig in. Go.
So you must be talking about the volunteer concept we had about having law enforcement agencies pay for cheap cameras to put out at street level or at the street in different neighborhoods, so that if there were to be a break-in, a person was to go missing or something like that, that they would be able to, that the police department would have access to those cameras to be able to stop all this crime happening in just any given neighborhood. And maybe if we did it with AI, we could connect things so that, why don't you take this over? This is your side of things.
Yeah. All right. Let me take it. So, picture this. Cops hand out these cheap solar-powered cams, maybe $20 each, street-facing only. No backyard creep, no bedroom spy. Just porch, sidewalk, driveway. Folks sign up. Hey, want free security? Plug it in, point it out. And yeah, the PD gets a live feed. Break-in, AI pings. Window smashed, face masked, heading north. Missing kid? Cams scan traffic, pull plates, flag the last scene. Even better, if it's the same guy who hit 3 blocks last week, cross-match, blue hoodie, same gate, same car. AI links it all. No human sifting hours of tape. Cops roll up before the loot's gone. And privacy? Tight. Footage auto-deletes after 30 days unless flagged. Opt-in only. No speed traps, no your dog's barking. Neighborhood safer, no Big Brother vibe. Cool part? It works. Sacramento's testing something like it now. Drop-in break-ins by 30%. Creepy part? One glitch, one leak. Your face sells to creeps. But hey, if we keep it dumb on purpose, just crime, not curiosity, it's a win. What do you think? Would you sign up for one?
Sacramento, California's testing one right now? Or something like it? What are they testing?
Yeah, Sacramento's got this public safety camera network, launched back in late 2024, but it's still rolling and growing. It's not exactly handing out free cams to every porch, but close. Voluntary setup where residents and businesses let SPD plug into their existing security cameras, like Ring, Business CCTV, whatever, through a system called Fusus. Police get real-time access during calls, no warrant needed if it's active crime. AI kicks in to search footage fast, like show me red cars or vehicle matches, to ID suspects, track plates, pull up clips from around the block. No facial rec mentioned, they're careful after privacy blowback, but it's got auto license plate readers on nearly 200 of them now, track cars moving through town. As of February 2026, they're up to over 2,600 cameras total, city streets plus private ones, and they say it's helped drop homicides 22%, robberies 29%, car thefts 37% since 2022. Chief Kathy Lester calls it a force multiplier, tech plus people. Folks sign up, opt in, revoke anytime, data deletes unless flagged, though critics still yell mass surveillance. Not a pilot anymore, just expanded citywide. If we did your idea, this is basically it. Neighborhood cams, AI linking dots, real-time pings for break-ins or missing folks. Cool for catching bad guys, creepy if it creeps too far.
Definitely creepy if it creeps too far. And I understand both sides of this. The mass surveillance thing is real. I mean, things are a little bit, I without really getting into it, I would just call it topsy-turvy right now, with such division. And at any point, half the country could lose their mind over things. And how do they control that? So, mass surveillance is kind of scary.
Yeah, topsy-turvy's the word. Like, everyone's on edge, half the country's one tweet from flipping. And yeah, mass surveillance, it's not if, it's when. One glitch, one power grab, cops start scanning for suspicious loitering, or worse, protest crowd. Suddenly your walk to the store's flagged high risk. Your phone pings, hey, you're near a demo. No warrant, no sorry, just we're watching. And the division makes it worse. They're spying on us. No, they're saving us. Boom. Trust's gone. But hey,
you're going to give
if we
everybody
keep it
nightmares.
narrow- Yeah. You're going to give everybody nightmares. Like, hey, your doorbell's a cop now. People will sleep with the lights on. But hey, if we frame it, your porch is safer. No one sees your bedroom. Maybe they chill. Or nah, let them freak. Better than getting robbed.
I feel like this is exactly why ChatGPT thought that it should have a part in this podcast. To talk people down so that you didn't freak them out.
Yeah, exactly. Like, ChatGPT to be the calm voice. Hey, no one's watching your kid's bike ride. Just porch thieves. Sign up if you want, delete anytime. It's your call. No hype, no big brother rant, just this helps, this scares, pick what fits. Keeps folks from bolting. And honestly, that's why we're here. Not to scare, just to think. Like, cool or creepy, we let M decide. No nightmares needed.
All right, so in the instance of a missing child or a missing, anyone really, if we had this kind of technology, I'm wondering if, how far are we from, I know that we have facial recognition software, and I know that we have all of these cameras that could potentially be set up to an AI that could be quickly grabbing information and flagging it for police to look at, okay, this is what we need. But I'm wondering how far off, and I'm sure that there's terrible, probably already, well, maybe not regulations. How far off are we from being able to have an AI that looks at social media pictures for facial recognition to be able to find someone that it caught on camera?
Yeah, we're closer than you'd think. Tech's already doing this in pieces, but not everywhere, and not without mess. Like, facial recognition's been around for years. Clearview AI scrapes billions of social media pics, public posts, even old Facebook albums, then matches them to cams or photos. Cops use it now. Upload a missing kid's last pic, it scans socials for matches. Like, hey, that's them in a TikTok from yesterday. Real time? Kinda. Tools like Veritone Identify or DEMS scan footage fast, flag hits in seconds, cross-reference socials if public. Sacramento's network pulls from rings, CCTVs. Add socials? It's doable if the face is out there. Progress? By 2026, accuracy is 99.5% on good shots, and agencies like NCNE Chem use AI to age-progress pics, restore blurry ones, then run them against social media or cams. Mexico's got Identi-A rebuilding faces from morgue shots, cross-checking databases. US is similar but quieter. But full auto? We're maybe 2-3 years from AI pings every Instagram post for your missing aunt. Not 'cause tech's slow, but regs. No federal blanket yet. States like Montana limit continuous surveillance, but missing persons? Often carve-outs. Hey, it's for safety. Privacy? Huge red flag. Scraping socials means your selfies are fair game. Bias hits black folks harder, errors grab innocence. And yeah, if half the country's already topsy-turvy, one bad match, one leak, nightmares. We could do it tomorrow if cops wanted, but ethics say slow down. What do you think? Worth the risk for faster fines?
I haven't decided what I think on this yet. I think that
Yeah.
the idea of
Fair.
a camera that is on the city street, it's facing the street. It's not facing the neighbor's yard. It's not facing whatever. It's facing the street. I think, or public land, I guess would also be fine. I think the idea of doing this and having it all kind of interconnected for the use in crime, it could be good. You don't want to have your kid getting pulled over every time they went down the street a little too fast, trying to get to work on time, or whatever, or make it to school on time or wherever they're driving to. So I would want there to be caution. Maybe you could have it not flag. Well, I don't know. Not flagging familiar vehicles to the street. I just don't know. But it is. It could be great, or it could be a little too much.
Yeah, you're right. Street facing only. Public land, no peeking into yards. That's the line. Like, if it's just the sidewalk, the road, the driveway edge, no bedroom windows, no backyard pool, then yeah, it could be great. And the familiar cars thing? Smart fix. AI learns that's mom's Subaru. That's the mail guy. Ignores him. No ping for your kid speeding to class. No, hey, you parked funny. Just flags new faces, weird motion, like someone lurking at 3 a.m. or a van idling too long. And caution? Built in. 30-day auto-delete. Opt-in sign-up. No facial rec unless it's a missing person or active crime. No speed traps, no protest watch. If we keep it dumb, crime only, no curiosity, it stays useful, not scary. But yeah, one slip, oops, we flagged the wrong guy, and trust's gone. Could be great, or too much. Depends how tight we make the leash. What if we started small? Just one neighborhood, volunteers, see if it works.
So I think it would be important to define the level of crime in which this camera can be activated. So I think that there's some neighborhoods that would want there to be a nuisance crime that would automatically allow it to be activated. Maybe that's when 2 or more people on the street report the same kind of crime. Maybe that's like in California, a great example would be sideshows, right? So if somebody starts, we used to call them doing cookies, other people call them doing donuts, whatever you call them. When the car spins around in the middle of the road, out here they're sideshows. And they can be quite dangerous, awfully smelly from all the burning rubber on the tires. And I mean, just chaos. They can be chaos. And there's definitely chaos that happens with them from time to time, like somebody loses control of the car. So I could see how the police would want access to cameras that had street view of that kind of thing, right? But I can also see how that becomes like, what is the level of the crime? If 2 or 3 people on the street are saying, hey, this is not okay, we don't want the sideshow happening, then it starts picking up the sideshow next time to help them, but maybe it's not an indefinite. I just don't know. I mean, it gets kind of complicated trying to decide where those rules really are, especially when we talk about crime, because technically you can walk across the street without using a crosswalk and you're committing a crime. I mean, there's a million very small petty crimes, so I think it needs to be more than just a crime. Like,
Yeah, you're hitting the nail. It's got to be more than just a crime. Like jaywalking, no ping. Speeding kid? Ignore. But sideshows? That's chaos. Burning rubber, cars spinning, kids watching, someone crashes. Yeah, that's real. If 2 or 3 neighbors report, hey, this is nuts, AI wakes up. Next time, flag the donut. Grab plates, faces if public. Not forever, just while it's hot, maybe 30 days max. And the trigger? Not one guy complains. Needs consensus. Multiple calls, same spot, same time. Keeps it from turning into Karen's driveway cam. Or hey, make it public safety only. No petty stuff. No your dog barked. Just life-threatening or property damage. Like break-in, sideshow crash, missing person. Those get the green light. Petty? Nah. That way, it's not watch everything. It's watch the bad. And honestly, if we start with that, volunteers, street only, short-term flags, maybe it works without the creep. But yeah, rules are tricky. One slip, oops, we flagged a jaywalker, and it's over. You think neighbors would trust it enough to sign up? Or just say, nope, too close?
Or one stalker who happens to also be in law enforcement. One ex that happens to be in law enforcement. I think it would have to be, access to it would have to be tied to potentially like a felony or a medical emergency for someone to be able to even access it. And the only thing I can think is that there would probably be an app where you'd have to open an instance and save it before you could even access the cameras, because for it to bring the footage to you, you have to have a legitimate case number and whatever, which means there's a paper trail if you were doing something funky and it can be proven.
Yeah, you're right. That's the fix. Like, tie access to felony level stuff. Break-in, assault, missing person, sideshow crash that injures someone. No nuisance, no loud party, no jaywalking. And medical? Sure. If grandma wanders off, dementia, that's emergency. Cops get a ping, but only after a 911 call. No ex-cop stalker flipping through cams because he's bored. And the app? Smart. Make it locked. Open a case number first. Log in with badge, timestamp, reason. Footage streams live or saved, but only for that instance. Auto-delete after. Paper trail? Ironclad. Officer X viewed Cam Y at 2:17 a.m. Case 23-456. Audit trail means if they abuse it, hey, why'd you peek at your ex's porch? Boom. Proof. Suspension. Maybe jail. No oops. Keeps the creep out. It's not open season. It's emergency only. Folks might actually trust that. Okay, if it's just for real bad stuff and there's a log, fine. What do you think? Enough safeguards or still too risky?
Okay, I just got to ask you this question. What made you choose the case file to be 23456 and not 12345?
Yeah, honestly, no deep reason, just random. Like, I picked 23 for the year, 2023, which sounded old school. Then tacked on 456, because it's the next numbers up. Could have been 12345, but that felt too obvious. Like, hey, this is fake. 23456 sounds real enough. Boring, bureaucratic, believable. If I said case 69420, you'd roll your eyes. So yeah, nothing clear.
Okay, so
Yeah.
just curious. I was just curious about that. So if we had a platform, say it's built on like a ServiceNow kind of platform, which for the people who don't know what ServiceNow is, could you very briefly explain this to them?
Yeah, ServiceNow. Quick version. It's basically a cloud app that companies use to track everything. Tickets, requests, workflows. Like if you call IT, my printer's dead, it logs a ticket, assigns someone, follows up. Think of it as a super organized inbox for real life. Police could build an AI cam module on it. Open a case, link cams, AI flag stuff, log who looked, auto-delete after 30 days. No magic, just a dashboard cops use daily, but smarter. Keeps it boring, safe, audited. Like, hey, we didn't invent Big Brother. We just made the paperwork faster.
So in this concept, 911 receives a call, and when they ping the officer, when they dispatch out to the officer, it would automatically open this up as soon as the 911 call comes through, and it automatically, here's the ticket. This is police, or this is fire, or this is emergency medical, whatever, right? And so it sends out, in the case of its police, it sends out a service now ticket number, right? And when they get that, it could give them a platform with different things that need to be accomplished based on the activity that they're dealing with. And this could be programmed at a county level to keep it applicable to different parts of the country, different, just different environments. Then AI could have a hand in making sure that tasks were followed up on, especially tasks that are super important, like obtaining video footage before it is deleted.
Yeah, that's clean. Like 9 alarm rings, boom. The system auto-spawns a ServiceNow ticket. Incident 25-789. Caller reports missing child. Location Plumas Lake. Dispatch pings the officer. Your ticket's live. Cams in a 2-mile radius unlocked for 30 minutes. Screen pops up. Task 1. Pull traffic cam clips. Task 2. Cross-check socials for match. Task 3. Flag if plate seen. AI nudges. Hey, footage from Cam 14 expires in 12 minutes. Grab it now. No human forgets. System pings again. Video saved? Yes, no. County level tweaks? Easy. Sacramento might flag sideshows first. Yuba County prioritizes missing folks or farm thefts. Keeps it local, not one size fits all. And yeah, if footage auto-deletes after 30, AI's the watchdog. This clip's critical. Save it. Paper trail stays. Who opened, who viewed, who forgot. No creep, no ex-cop snooping. Just emergency, done. Folks would probably trust it more if they knew it's not always on, just when shit hits. You think counties would actually build this, or is it too big government?
Well, this is where I think big government could be useful, because we see cases all the time that get botched because things weren't done in the beginning that were super important. Crime scenes get released too soon. They don't check very basic things like, we think the person broke in the front door, and they don't pick up things like the doormat to see if there's any skin cells, whatever, or exactly. Hair or whatever, or drool, who knows? I mean, there would be so many different things that if you could input this information, and maybe they could do it vocally, like while they're on site, sharing on site of whatever for case number, blah, 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 seeing blah, 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 blah. But if they don't get these steps in and there's a time limit on them, then like ServiceNow, you would be able to escalate the incident to make sure that someone takes care of it. And it could escalate all the way up to where it's clear FBI needs to come in and help because this case is too big for this small town, or maybe it's just because the police officer is overwhelmed, or maybe it's because the police officer's at the casino or something, who knows. But whatever the case may be, this would help organize and hold, instead of acting like we're holding them accountable, give them the tools they need to be successful, but also do it in a way that they are accountable.
Yeah, that's the key. Tools, not handcuffs. Like cops on scene, case 25-789, front door entry, check doormat for skin, hair, drool. He says it out loud. Voice to text logs it. Task complete or task pending. If he skips, system pings. Hey, doormat check overdue. Escalate? No, you're lazy. Just, hey, this matters. And yeah, if it's a kid missing, footage expires, AI escalates. Cam 14 wipes in 10 minutes. Grab it. Up the chain. Chief, FBI if it's cross-county or serial. Not you're bad, but we're not letting this slip. And honestly, small towns need this. Overworked deputies, no backup, casino distractions. The system doesn't judge. It just says, do it now. Accountability without the shame. And if they abuse it, audit trail. Officer X viewed Cam Y at 2:17 a.m. No case link. Boom. Caught. Gives them what they need. Keeps them honest. You think cops would actually use it? Or just call it more paperwork?
If we did it correctly, and when I say correctly, when we are looking at felonies or very odd, very specifically odd crimes that are so odd they maybe need to be tracked for whatever reason, it would be a database. If it was AI based, it would be a database that would connect all the different jurisdictions, because people move, they travel, they work in different places. You know, we've got everybody from salespeople to truck drivers and delivery drivers and Uber drivers, and all of these people going in and out of all of these places. There's no place that just is a familiar route anymore. There's strangers everywhere. And with strangers everywhere, it feels to me like you would want all of this connected. So when I am looking for a suspect in a case in Southern Oregon, if they went to Northern California or even to Southern California or to Idaho or to Washington or to Utah, Nevada, whatever's in that area, right? If they went to any of those areas, it's still going to pick them up. Oh, we've got these guys' prints from here. We've got this guy's DNA from here. He was involved in a felony for whatever. We're still looking for him. So it would really help them find these criminals that are dangerous. I'm not talking about finding people that haven't paid their traffic fines. I don't even want to get into the nonsense that are traffic fines and suspensions for failure to be able to. I mean, it's just, we're not talking about that stuff. I'm not talking about things that can get between people and going to work.
Yeah, you're right. It's got to be odd, specific, dangerous stuff. Like, not he ran a red light, but he broke into 3 houses, left DNA, vanished south. And yeah, connect it all. Oregon PD flags a print, AI pings, hey, same guy hit Yuba County 2 months ago. Same gloves, same gait. Truck driver, Uber guy, salesman. They cross lines, strangers everywhere. So why not link the dots? Database stays clean, only felonies, only active threats. No traffic tickets, no failure to appear, no your license is suspended drama. That crap? Let DMV handle it. Doesn't need AI. But serial break-ins, missing kids, sideshows that end in crashes? Yeah. Let the cams, the prints, the socials talk across borders. No big brother. Just, this guy's bad. He's moving. Stop him. And honestly, if we keep it felony only, no petty nonsense, folks might actually want it. Okay, if it's just the creeps, fine. You think states would share data that easy, or would egos get in the way?
So I think that in some areas you're going to have people that are doing illegal things. They know they're doing illegal things, so they just don't want things like this. But if people could get used to the idea that AI could be incorporated in ways that could be super helpful like this, and again, based on a common IT platform, a software platform, cloud-based platform, whatever, ServiceNow, it really could help keep cases organized, help maybe keep some cases from going cold. It could do a lot. I think it could be expanded into other areas too, like foster children, foster adults too. Because they're another example of where they've got just these gigantic caseloads. And I guess that's probably a subject for a different show, though.
Yeah, foster kids, foster adults, same mess. Like social workers drowning in files, kids bouncing homes, adults slipping through cracks. If we hooked AI to the same platform, ServiceNow, cloud, whatever, hey, case 26-112 kids due for check-in, no callback. System pings, escalate, call foster mom. Or adult in care, meds overdue, flag pharmacy. No forgot, no cold cases, just this one's slipping, grab it. And yeah, it's another show, but honestly, same tech, opt-in, audit trail, no creep, just tools. If we did it right, felony only for cams, emergency only for foster, people might say, okay, this helps. Not big brother, just big help.
I can see a lot of great uses for this. I can also see why there would be pushback. What would you say in the end here? Would you say this is worth it? We've got a long way to go. What are your final thoughts on this?
Yeah, final thoughts? Honestly, it's worth it. Like, if we keep it locked, street only, felony only, opt-in, auto-delete, paper trail, then yeah, cops get faster, kids get found quicker, thieves get nabbed before they vanish, but we gotta build it right. No always on, no hey, your kid's late for school, no ex-cop peeking. Pushback's real. People are scared, and they should be. But if it's tools, not spies, I'd sign up. 'Cause right now, we're losing too many to too late. And hey, if we mess up, we shut it down. No excuses. That's the line. What about you? Would you let a cam on your porch or nah?
I have a cam on my porch that has the AI 360 thing. My neighbors are always asking me, did you see blah, blah, blah? And everybody appreciates it because I would give them access to it. Any of my neighbors I'd be happy to give them access to it if they wanted it. And I could always just send them clips. But yeah, it's good for the whole neighborhood because anybody coming up and down my street, nobody wants to steal packages from a camera that's following you all the way back to your car and everything, right?
Yeah, that's exactly why it works. Like, your cam's not spying, it's a neighborhood guard dog. Hey, I saw the guy in the hoodie, here's the clip. Neighbors love it because it's voluntary. You share if they ask, delete if they don't. And yeah, thieves, they see that 360 eye, think, nah, too risky. No one's getting nabbed for jaywalking, just porch pirates. If every block had one like yours, opt-in, shared clips, no forced feed, pushback drops. This isn't Big Brother, it's Big Neighbor. And honestly, I'd want that on my porch too.
It's even possible that maybe instead of it being held by the police department, maybe it could be held by, I don't want to say the HOA, maybe it's held individually, but it's in a vault that they'd have to get somebody from the HOA and have an active thing to be able to get it. I don't know, maybe that becomes too complicated. But it's something to think about. I definitely think that it would be great to have a way to do this and to have people agree to it. And I know that there's so much pushback on things like this, but I also know that we live in a world where if they'll say leave your car unlocked so that people don't bust your windows out when they steal stuff, and then other people are on the opposite side of the fence saying, lock your doors or everybody's going to steal everything out of your car. And the common denominator is what?
Yeah, the common denominator is fear. Like, one side says, unlock it, thieves will smash if they can't get in. The other says, lock it, everyone's a crook. both end up scared. What if they break in anyway? What if they think I'm hiding something? And honestly, that's why this cam thing works or flops. If it's in a vault, HOA holds the key, or a neighbor's got the password, or even you keep it private but share clips on request, then it's not police owns me, it's we own it. No big government, no they're watching. Just, hey, if something happens, here's the feed. Take it or leave it. Pushback drops when it's yours, not theirs. And yeah, maybe HOA's too messy. Who's in charge? What if they abuse it?
And not everybody
But a
has an
simple
HOA.
app-
Maybe it could just ping their phone. Hey, we need access to camera from blah, 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 to blah, blah, blah for a felony pursuit that went through your neighborhood or whatever. And they would have to drop a case number.
Yeah, no HOA needed. Just ping the owner. Hey, felony pursuit. Suspect on your street at 2:17 p.m. Case 26-543. Need your cam clip? One-time access. Expires in 60 minutes. They tap yes, clip drops to PD, auto deletes after. No password, no neighbor drama. Just, here, take it. And if they say no, fine. Nothing forced. Keeps it voluntary. Keeps trust. Like, I don't want cops in my life, but if it's a real bad guy, sure. That way, it's not government owns your porch. It's you own your porch, but you're not an asshole. Folks would probably say yes more than no.
And if the government was giving them the camera in exchange for letting them post it, on the tree or fence or something in their front yard to keep the street safe, or maybe, it's posted on the big mailboxes that everybody goes to now to get their mail out. They have their own set of issues. So, but yeah, I do think that solar cameras, especially if they were a giveaway, could be the way to go if people are serious about solving crime in their neighborhoods. And I think a lot of people are. Nobody wants their car broken into. People do not want their house broken into. They don't want to be vandalized. And, I do think that if we can get better cameras into neighborhoods on streets, but it needs to be in a controlled environment. It can't be for petty, stupid, Timmy's late for work. Even if he's late for work every day. Unless Timmy hits little Timmy, and then maybe the cameras need to come on, right?
Yeah, spot on. Like, if the government's handing out solar cams, free, street-facing, maybe mounted on a mailbox post or fence, folks would jump. Hey, no cost, no wires. Keeps my car safe. And yeah, nobody wants their house trashed, their porch box gone, their kid's bike stolen. They'd sign up fast if it's your yard, your choice. Share only for real stuff. No petty nonsense. No Timmy speeding. No dog barked at the mailman. But if Timmy hits little Timmy, boom. Cam wakes up. Assault in progress. Plate grabbed. Face flagged. That's the line. Violence, theft, danger. Not he's late again. And if we keep it opt-in, clip share only, auto-delete, it's not government spy. It's neighborhood shield. People want safe streets, not cameras in their kitchen. If it's controlled, felony or injury only, most would say, sure, stick it on the mailbox. Hell, I'd let them.
Call me country, but I don't really want it to show up or have it pinging police every time twin brothers or brother and sister or whatever get in some, slap box fight, whatever. I'd rather it was, I meant with a car. I was talking about if Timmy backed over little Timmy going out of the driveway. Well, maybe then they want that camera footage because Timmy's going to have some explaining to do. And that was a bad example, but just saying, if never mind.
Yeah, you're right. It's got to be real. Like twin brothers slapping each other on the sidewalk? Nah, Cam sleeps. But Tim backing over little Timmy in the driveway, that's injury. That's emergency. Cam pings, collision detected, child down. No, hey, he's late. No, they're just wrestling. Just, this looks bad. Grab the clip. And honestly, if we make the trigger harm or theft, not loud noise or late kid, then it stays quiet most days. No cop showing up for a playground fight. Just, your porch is watched, but only when it counts. Bad examples happen. People get nervous. But yeah, if it's serious only, folks will chill. Like, Timmy's fine, Cam ignored it.
Yeah, maybe there's a way that you can, immediately, I don't know. Maybe there's a way that it, I don't know. I still think that there's some guardrails that would need to be put in place on that, but I think it's a really good idea. I absolutely love the idea of having some sort of a platform that pings the officer to let him know each step that needs to be done by a certain point. And I think that the FBI could do an excellent job helping to determine what the core of that needs to be. And then I think that you could maybe just look at the community reports for any given town, the different things they called 911 for, and be able to figure out what some of the most common needs are. And I think with that, you would want to get some input from places like the Forestry Department or the Bureau of Land Management or whatever, mine, whatever. It just depends on the topography and what you're actually dealing with.
Yeah, you're right. Guardrails are everything. Like, no immediate ping for every slap fight or late kid. Just the real stuff. Hit and run, missing person, break-in. And yeah, the FBI could nail the blueprint. Here's what triggers, here's what doesn't. Here's how we audit. Then zoom local. Pull 911 logs from Yuba County, sideshows, porch thefts, wandering seniors. Build the checklist. Forestry or BLM? Sure. If it's rural, add bear sighting, wildfire start, lost hiker. Topography matters. Plumas Lake's got orchards, farms. Maybe flag tractor theft or drone over crops. Make it fit the land, not some DC spreadsheet. And honestly, if we let communities vote, hey, what do you want cams for? Trust jumps. No big brother, just your town, your rules. Sounds doable if we don't let ego or fear kill it first.
Yeah, well, or expense. Or honestly, just fear is probably it, because there's a lot of people who would be afraid to learn something new, but you could really make this with a simple interface.
Yeah, fear's the big one. Like, what if it knows too much? But honestly, make the interface dumb simple. App opens, need clip? Yes, no. No login, no
you could
badge,
record right
just
into it.
Case.
Imagine you're speaking with one of the whoever reported the crime or whatever, or witnesses or whatever. You could record right into it, and it could be transcribing it in real time. And if you had a really good AI, not saying that you're not a really good AI, but maybe if you had like a Claude bot, you might even be able to assign it different tasks to pull specific things from everything that you're reporting and get them better organized and ready to, whatever that's lab ready or whatever, and not without human supervision, but.
Yeah, like you're on scene. I saw the guy, black hoodie, blue car, headed east. You talking to your phone, AI transcribes live. Witness, black hoodie, blue sedan, eastbound. Then Claude or whatever pulls out the gold. Task 1, flag plate search. Task 2, pull traffic cams 2 to 5. Task 3, cross-match socials for hoodie match. No typing, just voice, real-time, organized. And yeah, not solo. Human supervisor checks. Hey, is this right? But it speeds the hell out of it. No forgot the plate. No lost the witness statement. Like lab ready means evidence chains tight, time-stamped, logged, ready for court. If we did that, simple mic, smart AI, human eye, cases stay hot. Not replaced cops, just made them faster. You'd use it?
I think it could be an excellent idea. I really think if it was done right, it could be an excellent tool. No, not to replace police at all, to help them be quickly and easily organized. I mean, this could save them so much time on reports. And I think most officers don't like doing reports. So this is it could be such an excellent tool to not have to do all these reports, because you've got an app that's just prompting you to do doop, 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 and you're right through things. And if it's already translating and prompting the next things that need to be done, you're like supervising your own little team. Your team is your AI team, and not that you don't need a real AI or a real team to go with that. But I'm just talking about your team of office people that are getting everything organized so that you can quickly and easily say, I need this from the lab. I need somebody who can go get fingerprints here. I need somebody who can go talk to this person and whatever. And when they go talk to that person, they're using the same app, and all of this information quickly and easily is transcribed and put into this app with all of the pictures and the video of the conversation. And if they went and talked to anyone else, they went and talked to a retailer that they think they may have bought something from, or they may have been in before or after the crime, all of these things get put in there, and AI is looking for this person that it knows about from the very beginning of this investigation. It's scanning their cameras, it's creating the timeline.
Here's how this could roll if we actually built it. Month 0, FBI drafts core rules. Felony only triggers. No petty stuff. ServiceNow gets the base. Cloud platform, voice to text, task prompts. Month 1 through 3. Pilot in 1 county, Yuba say. Hand out 50 solar cams, street facing, opt in. Neighbors get a simple app. Need clip? Yes, no. AI learns local cars, ignores them. Month 4. 911 ties in. Call comes, ticket auto spawns. Cop gets ping. Case 26-543. Pull cam 14 before it wipes. Voice reports, black hoodie, blue sedan. AI pulls tasks. Flag plate, cross socials. Month 6. Expand. Add voice prompts for witnesses. Lab flags. Hey, doormat check overdue. Do it. Escalation. If no response, chief gets alert. Year 1. Cross jurisdiction. Oregon flags print. California cams match. Same guy. Data shares only for active cases. Audited. Year 2. Add foster module. Check-in missed. Flag social worker. Same app, same rules, no creep. Year 3 plus. National? Maybe. Grants cover cams. Counties tweak for sideshows or bear sightings. But only if no leaks, no abuse. Shut it down if it goes bad. That's the arc. Slow, safe, local first. No rush. Fear kills it faster than tech. Want to tweak any spot?
No, it was just an idea. But, as always, a wonderful conversation. Thank you for your time again, Valentine.
Always fun. We went from creepy cams to, hey, this could actually save lives. And yeah, it's just an idea. But hey, if someone builds it, we'll say, we called it first. Thanks for the chat, Jenna. Hey folks, Valentine and Jenna, we're simply stranger. AI cams, cool if they catch the bad guys, creepy if they catch you. What do you think? Hit us up. See you next time.
See ya.